Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And if you're watching this on my YouTube, you're watching it after it's already been broadcast, but feel free to watch anyways and let me know if any of these questions and answers end up resonating with you. And if you're joining me here on Instagram, I just want to say hi, how have you guys been? I haven't been able to go live in a while because I've been working so hard at all of the personal readings I booked. I ended up going live and generating a lot more interest in my channel. I had another video going viral, and then that meant more people booking readings, which I am ecstatic about because, as you guys know, I've been purchasing equipment. I just hired an assistant, and there are big, amazing changes coming to the channel. So I just want to thank all of you guys and remind you all to stay tuned because soon you will see some of those changes. But yes, I'm able to go live now that I'm starting to get more of these personal readings done. And, I think these are for me. I'm not gonna show you guys. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so John David Adkins, you've never caught one of these before, you're super happy. Why don't you write me a question? If I can catch your name, I'll answer your question. Pages by Nika, should I cut him off? I've answered your questions before. Let's see. Should you cut him off? Pages by Nika, should you cut him off? I mean, I see the passion between you guys. Maybe that you're wondering, should you cut him off, like, you know, when it comes to this. Let's see. Should you cut him off? I mean, I feel like you're going through a lot of change right now, and you're kind of wanting like a bigger commitment from this person than they might be willing to give. And so I see this as a message of like, trust yourself. Like, trust yourself. You're saying there's too many red flags. Yeah, I mean, this is saying your love life is being influenced by your spiritual path. Like, maybe you're feeling like spiritually this person isn't able to meet you on that level. And they're saying you have a responsibility to yourself and like what makes you happy and like what's fun to you. Like, if this person is fun, if this person makes you happy, awesome, go for it. But if you're not feeling that laughter and that lightness, you know, go with what's lighter. I feel like that's, you know, if the situation's making you feel heavy and there's just this heaviness and this density to the energy of the situation, which is what I kind of feel, you might be looking for something lighter. You know what I mean? So follow this. So I hope that helps you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'm ready to answer more questions. I'm so excited to connect with you guys. I'm just getting warmed up, and then I'm going to be spending the rest of the day doing personal readings. So those of you guys who've been waiting like 4, 5, 6 days, you're probably going to be getting your reading today or tomorrow. So yeah, follow laughter, Pages by Nika. So, Modern Angel, does my boyfriend really want to break up? What are his feelings and truth? Does he want to break up? What are his feelings and truth? Okay. So I definitely, hang on, let me look at these real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing something about a new love coming into your life. So I'm feeling like this breakup is coming really abruptly, and you're like, what is happening here? And it could just be that divine forces are aligning to bring someone new into your life. I don't know if that resonates, because look, you got the calling in your soulmate card. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you together. So I am seeing the codependency in this relationship. I am seeing this attachment, this connection you have with this person. I'm seeing if you want to make it work out, you're going to need to flirt. You're going to need to really try to extend your lighthearted energy to this person. But overall, the cards are saying, like, let go of control. Like, if this person wants to leave your life, allow them to leave. The chemistry just might not be here in this relationship, and there's something coming through about a new love. So let me clarify this for you, because I know how difficult this change might be for you. Let's see if the cards have anything positive to say for you and your future in love. Anything you can look forward to, anything that will help the situation. I mean, I do see like your confusion, but this is all part of like something you're trying to manifest. I think you've forgotten that, you know, when you put out wishes, when you put out goals, when you put out intentions, when you wish for true love, the universe does listen and does bring it to you. So I feel like true love is coming your way. I feel like there's this time of rest and rejuvenation coming for you. So I feel like time is needed here. I feel like time will provide clarity. Let's see anything else. Because I'm feeling like this is really on the fence. Like it could go either way. Yeah, I'm feeling like you just need to wait this out. There's a potential that someone new can come in. I feel like the cards are trying to tell you, like, if this person wants to leave your life, let them leave. There's a new love coming. But at the same time, this might just be like a way to bring you guys closer. So I feel like time is going to tell. There's a confusing situation. It could go either way. Allow time to heal the situation. So I hope that helps. Excuse me. Good morning, you guys, or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you're coming from. So, Alpha Female, I'll pull you a career card. You had an interview and a new love in your life, so it feels too good to be true. How exciting! So you had a job interview, you just met someone that you're having feelings for. This is an exciting time for you. I want to pull you a career card, though. I just feel like that's something that's really standing out. Wow. Oh, look! They're telling you, Alpha Female 91, they're saying, go with the flow. You're going to be really happy. Joy and happiness. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, they're telling you it's not too good to be true. They're saying this is a cycle of rebirth and happiness in your life, and just be open to receive. Remember, you are worthy. I see really good things coming for you. That's about all I can say. This is literally just like the go with the flow card. So awesome. Be open to accept your blessings. So yeah, congrats to you, Alpha Female 91, right? I know what you mean when it's like you've been through so much and then finally like all the good things start happening. That's how I feel right now. So Abad Alex said, how are you, beautiful? I'm good. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like rejuvenated because I went to the creek yesterday, but I'm also, I'll admit it, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I have like a million bajillion personal readings to do, which I'm excited for. I just like really want to make sure everyone gets them in the right time. I'm kind of struggling because I really don't want to raise my prices because I feel like the people that I really want to attract to these readings, you know, sometimes you don't have that much money to pay. And I remember being down and like only having like $40 to like throw down for a reading. And I remember that helping me in my situation. So anyways, I'm trying to find a balance of doing like the readings and getting them to people in the right time, but not making them so expensive. So it's been hard. My husband's like, raise your prices. And I'm like doing readings all day, but I don't know. I love doing what I love. And I just hired an assistant who's starting with me in a couple weeks, and so I'm like excited to see how that's going to help me to not be so stressed. So thanks for asking. I appreciate you guys like listening to me and being here. You know, it was awesome. Like I was like a little overwhelmed thinking about all the readings I have to do today, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and hang out with everyone, and it's going to like remind me like how fun this is and like how like connected I am to you guys and how important this is for me. This is a huge part of me following my inner guidance. So anyways, I think I'm pulling these cards right now, like for everyone who's watching. So if you're watching this is for you. I'm seeing like this confusion card keeps coming out, and I feel like maybe there's something you're confused about today. Maybe you woke up kind of confused. Maybe there's something like you're unsure about. I see like right now what's going on in our lives overall is we've left a difficult time behind, and we're just kind of drinking of these waters of life. The waters of life card talks about being rejuvenated. The pine tree stands for strength. It's a card of basically just resting, relaxing, getting things done, and getting prepared for something huge that's coming your way. And I feel like there's going to be a big change that's coming to all of us. And I feel like it might be like a work opportunity, something with our jobs or our work, an opportunity to move forward with our talents and gifts, and perhaps to pursue something new. So I'm going to go ahead and get some updates on that. What is this opportunity that's coming to all of us? Because I feel something. A new path, you guys. Look, this is the Wanderer. This is the new path card. So it's like we're all getting ready to take this leap of faith into the unknown. So let's see what the angels have to say to help us, because I know what this stands for me. Do you guys know what this stands for you? Like this new path you have to take, this leap of faith you're being guided to take right now. I know what it is for me, and you just like concentrate on this card and you'll know what this means. I'm wondering if the angels have any guidance for how we can do this, because I'm feeling nervous. Are you guys feeling a little nervous to take this big leap of faith, to take this big risk? That's what this card is. Take a risk, take a leap of faith. So they're saying that the reason why we don't want to take this risk is because we feel kind of obedient to like this certain lifestyle. Maybe we're feeling like taking a path that's not traditional, or taking a lot of time to like, because I see education coming up. Maybe you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I have all these bills to pay and I have all this stuff going on, and I don't possibly have the time I need to educate myself, to get all the tools and to get all the supplies and materials and save the money or whatever it is I need to like do this or apply for the job and fill out the thing, you know? So I'm seeing like, they're just saying, use your imagination. Like imagine like how much more fun your life could be and how much better things can be. Like when you take that leap into the unknown, when you decide to go for it, when you decide to go to the next level, because there's times in your life where the universe calls you to expand, where it calls you to grow, where it calls you to get up and do something. And I feel like that's what's going on here. This is like the get up and do something card. So they're saying have faith, and be ready to use our imagination and to obey our inner calling and move forward. And this is a card of water. I feel like this comes out as just like a random message to everyone to make sure that you're drinking enough water, because there's a lot of changes. If you're having anxiety, maybe just drinking a little bit more water will help you. And I hope that helps you guys. That's a message for everybody who's watching this. And I'm going to go ahead and take some more questions now. Okay, so Cassie LaForme, anything I need to know about this next phase in my life? Okay, Cassie. Anything you need to know about this next phase in your life? So, you know what, Cassie, I do see you going through this time of like dark night of the soul where you're going to need a lot of rest. You're having like this huge transformation, and I'm seeing that it's going to be a time where you spend like in solitude and time to think, time to really like basically figure out like what you've learned so far on your path, and you know where the path is taking you. I feel like you're going to figure this out, because the path is leading you somewhere. It's just you feel kind of lost, and I feel like you're overwhelmed and mainly just in need of a rest. And so they're saying, if you want to rest, just rest and allow yourself to rest as long as you need. There were years of my life where I kind of just rested and didn't really like think about the future. So I'm not saying you need to take years, but you know, if you need to take a little bit more time to rest, do it and allow, because it's a huge growing process that, you know, and you don't want to rush this. You can't rush this, you know, caterpillar to become a butterfly overnight. So they're saying, you know, in this next phase, don't rush anything. Once you're through this dark night of the soul, you are going to come out on the other side, and you're going to be kind of on the next level with your frequency, your vibration, your energy, and you're going to start attracting into your life soulmates and people who are in your soul family who are going to help you with the next stage of your life. So basically, this is a message like that you're not going to be alone forever. Like your people are out there. You're going to find your people, and they're right on the other side of this transformation. So I hope that this message helps you. I'm sending you so much love and light. night. And yes, this reunion card, you guys, is like the coolest card ever. I love it. So I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and then I am off to do my personal readings. So, Misfit, how can I find my soul family? That's a really good question. Before I draw a card for you, Misfit, on how you can find your soul family, I'm just going to remind you that by being who you are and by being authentic, that is the best way to draw members of your soul family to you. By taking off the mask, by confronting your fears of connecting with other people, by confronting your fears of intimacy. For instance, like being who you are. Let's say you're an artist, a way to connect with others as an artist is to share your artwork, and try to find other people who are making similar artwork or like who you admire and try to connect with them, and honestly, there's so many communities online. Sometimes online is a great way to make friends. I mean, we're all friends here on Rainbow Harmony, and soon I'm going to have my Facebook up and I'm going to have a website with forums and you guys can all connect, and that will be a really awesome way to make friends and find your soul family, because chances are if you're connecting with me and my energy, you're probably going to resonate with all the people that are following on here. So I just want you to know that you're already part of a soul family. You're part of my soul family. You're my friend, and you're friends with everyone here. So everyone say shout out to Misfit and let them know that they're not a misfit and that they have friends here. So your soul family is out there, and it's just a matter of you becoming comfortable, being vulnerable, and allowing like you and like the essence of you to shine. So this is part of you becoming who you are. And I didn't really have, there was a time in my life where I didn't really have as many friends. I was kind of alone on the journey. And that was like a time where I was like figuring myself out. And so chances are that's where you are. So the best thing you can do is just try different things, explore, have fun, follow your heart, and be who you are. And that's going to lead you to your soul family. But let's draw you some cards, Misfit. How can you find your soul family? I see that this has a lot to do with you needing to move forward with your dreams and with your goals. Like they're saying you need to choose something and gather all of the tools, all of the materials, and all of the supplies, and then decide to do it. Like for instance, it's like when I decided to become a fashion stylist, I had this calling and this dream that I wanted to be a fashion stylist. And I had no idea that that's how I was going to meet some of my best friends. So that's what's cool, is that usually doing what you love is going to connect you with like your best friends and your soul family. So basically I decided, okay, I want to be a stylist. What do I need? I need to get some clothes. I need to get a steamer so I can like steam the clothes. I need like a photographer. Maybe I can go like on Instagram or like modelmayhem.com and see if I like find websites where you can find photographers, email the person, ask them if they'll trade. You know what I mean? Like you got to actually decide, like, okay, like what do I need to do? Like what's the first step? Like what do I need to like save up to buy some equipment? Like do I need to go to the art shop? Do I need to apply for this job? Whatever it is, you got to move forward and like gather those tools. I feel like a lot of it's in your head right now. You're very talented, but a lot of it's in your head. I see someone coming in your soul family. I see you ending up in like a relationship, actually. So that's interesting. Yeah, they're saying this is your destiny. Just like follow your path will take you to your soul family. Follow your destiny. You're not going to be alone forever. And I feel like that's a message that I'm giving out a lot today. Maybe that's what everyone needs to hear today, is that you're not alone, you guys. Some days I feel so alone, and I made Rainbow Harmony so I wouldn't have to be. So do something, you guys. Make your Instagram, put up we've got social media now. You can connect with people online, and there's great ways to not feel alone and to balance the situation. Let's do it, you guys. I'm a huge advocate of like, if you're not happy about something, change it, whatever it is. So, Paula Chris Jane, what's the next step for me? I know I've answered your questions before, so I'll just do this real quick. What's the next step for you? So, Paula Chris Jane, the first thing you need to do is just allow yourself to mourn. I feel like there's some kind of like grieving process you've been putting up, and I feel like there's like you get alone. I'm seeing this image of you getting alone, and these emotions rise up, and so you just like to keep yourself busy because when you're alone, these emotions come up. And I feel like you need to allow yourself to have some alone time and let these emotions come up. Give yourself a good cry or whatever it is. Write some poetry or express these emotions in a healthy way. Maybe even consider therapy, or coaching or something like that. And kind of process some of this, because I feel like this is kind of there's something you're grieving from. And they're saying like on the other side of this is happiness. So they're telling you, Paula Chris Jane, they're just telling you to be patient, with your grieving process, and to allow it to flow through you. And this is the path to happiness, which is so true. I've been talking a lot about how I started Rainbow Harmony, and I was very depressed, and I was like going through this huge grieving process, and it just like enlightened me and opened my eyes to so many things, and I wanted to share it with people. And that's why I finally one day just hit post and started sharing the healing messages that I was receiving through the tarot cards. I got these tarot cards like to help me through my grieving process. So maybe they're telling you to seek support, maybe not, obviously you're here to seek support, but maybe to go out into nature too. Maybe that's the next step for you, Paula Chris Jane, is to go out into nature and to feel the love of nature and allow it to heal you. Because I'm seeing like this waterfall is important. Like I hiked. If there's a way for you to go to waterfall somewhere, just go to a waterfall, put your hands in it, hike to it if you can. I see that being very healing for you. So anyways, I wish I could read for you all day, because I do feel like this grieving process, I really want to help you through it. But I know you're in good hands. You're in good hands with the universe, and you're going to make it through. So I'm sending you love and light. So I'm just using my intuition to select the next person, and I'm feeling like there's so many people. I want to answer all of your questions, you guys, but I'm praying that if your question isn't answered here, check out my next, go to my channel if you haven't already. And yesterday and today, I posted 3 pick a card readings for you guys. So if this doesn't answer your questions, go to my YouTube channel. It's just Rainbow Harmony on YouTube. And if you don't know how to find it, just go to my Instagram and click the link in my bio, and you'll find my YouTube channel there. And check out the pick a card readings there, and those might answer your question too. So Nitu Chuchan 14, what kind of relationship do I have? That's a good question. Aw. Well, I see like a honeymoon period, and I see like someone new in your life. So I do see this as a beautiful relationship. I see that you're learning a lot with this person. Like you guys are breaking like old chains and old like patterns from your relationships. Check out my relationship pattern pick a card reading, by the way. I see you guys doing a very healing relationship. I see like this is a soulmate of yours, and they're helping you to let go of your ex. Like I don't know, I see this as a positive relationship, a soulmate for sure. So I hope that helps. I'm going to answer just a couple more, and then I'm out to go do my pick a card readings. But I just want to say thank you guys, because this is kind of how I warm up for my pick a card readings. So you guys are helping me warm up. I'm helping answer your questions. This is a great exchange. So 18th of July, 1993. Can I get a love card to know if I'd find love this year? Yes. Will you find love this year? Will you find love this year? Aw, this says let your friends help you. I feel this. I feel like, yeah. Will you find love this year? Will you find love this year? Will you find love this year? You know what's really funny? There's a lot of cards coming out. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. the first thing that came out is let your friends help you. So ask for and accept for support from others. You know, maybe it's time to, like, I don't know if you probably already told your friends, like, you're sick of being single, but just be honest with them. Tell your friends, like, ask them for support. Like, maybe you guys can go out and get your nails done together or something. Or maybe they got some tips for you. Maybe they know someone they can introduce you to. Maybe you guys can just go out on the town or something, and who knows what can happen. I just see, like, your friends being a source of help. And in the book, this card means that, like, your friends might know, you might meet someone through your friends. So very interesting. And then we're getting that confirmation again. So I do feel like through, maybe you're just going to be some kind of party you go to, or some kind of gathering where you meet this person. But for right now, this bear is like, get in the cave. It's like there's a part of you that knows that for some reason you're not ready for this yet, because I'm getting the healing card, and I'm seeing there's a lot of healing going on with you. And you're very frustrated with this journey because obviously, like, you want to have this ecstasy and this passion with someone. But I'm seeing the need for you to stay grounded, to just, like, trust the journey and where it's leading you, which looks pretty awesome. Something about your friends helping you. So just stay connected with others. I see, like, this is a card that's saying, like, in this area of your life, the snow is thawing, like, you're able to get your footing and, like, look ahead to the future. And I mean, I do see, like, this as, like, 2018 being a really happy year for you, and there being a lot of people involved. So maybe you won't just have one love interest. Maybe there's a couple. We'll have to see. So I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. Okay. So I can't even read that. Sorry. Succumbil ritmo. Any messages for me? And then there's, like, a frown face. So, I hope you're okay. I'm definitely tapping into your energy right now. And I'm like, what's going on here? I feel like the angel messages are going to help you more. Let's pull you some messages from the angels to help uplift you. There's so many of you guys. I want to answer all of your questions. I will try. It's going to be hard. So, the message for you, Succumbil Ritmo, is there's a lot going on in this situation. I'm going to be honest. The air card is saying, like, well, there's a lot going on here. I see that there's an angel of miracles coming in. So there's a miracle coming. And then I see the now card. So it's making me think that whatever this is that you're worried about, don't judge the situation yet. Just allow the energy to transform, because what I'm seeing is that this energy is coming into the situation and it's kind of shaking things up and it's making things appear like they really aren't. So you need to allow the energy to kind of settle before you make a judgment on what this is. And I've been realizing that a lot in my life. Like, I don't make assumptions. I don't judge situations so fast. I'm learning how to start allowing, like, the universe to flow in its own way and to be open. And so I feel like that's what they're saying. Be open. Maybe the situation's a blessing in disguise. And I've had some of the craziest situations end up taking me to the most beautiful places. For instance, my partner got in this horrible car accident, and it was like this horrible thing that happened a couple years ago. And it ended up, long story short, taking us to this awesome place in our life where we were starting to travel and all this cool stuff is happening. So you never know what, the catastrophe can end up just helping, like, change your perspective, or it can actually lead you into a beautiful new era in your life. Sometimes it's just the universe clearing things out to make space for something that's better suited for you. So they're saying expect miracles in this situation. Expect a miracle. So I hope that helps. So JZ12, you want a random card. I'm trying to pull from people I haven't pulled for before. Okay, JZ12, I do see you being fulfilled. Wow, this is really positive. You're going to be fulfilled. This could be talking about your work, because maybe you're hesitating because you're worried about your finances or something, but I see a lot of abundance coming in for you. I see you need to face your fears. They're saying face your fears, and that's what's going to bring money to you, because yeah, I had to really face my fears to make money. I was struggling to keep a roof over my head and food on my table for so long. I was working with children. I was working my ass off. I love kids. I'm a healer, but I had a bigger vision for my life. I had these dreams. I wanted to be a fashion stylist. I wanted to help people in a bigger way. And ultimately, I had to face my fears. Ultimately, I had to like put myself out in the world and like put myself up on YouTube and like make a website. And like I had to move to LA to get my fashion business off the ground. There were some huge fears I had to face. And honestly, I still have these huge fears I'm like terrified of, but I know I'm going to have to face to move forward. So I'm just trying to give you an example here. Like a lot of times, the one thing you fear is actually going to be the doorway to opening up the abundance for you. So this is kind of a message, like first you take action, then the money comes. Like maybe there's a risk you need to take. And like the message that I gave everybody today about us all needing to take risks right now. And I see you hesitating to take the risk. But overall, like there's good stuff. Like there's a lot of people coming into your life to help you. I see like this is the gathering, the hearth fire. It's a card talking about like a big celebration at the end of all of this. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to go ahead and pull just one or two more. Okay, John David Atkins. Should I consider running for state senate as a student next year? Given our current political climate and how there's so much at stake, I feel like progressives like myself need to stand up. So John David Atkins, I'm definitely feeling this energy. Like you're ready to stand up and do something. And I know how this feels because I'm like backstory, like I'm a survivor of abuse and like I'm an advocate for women, especially who've been abused. And like one of my big causes is I'm trying to raise money through this channel as much as I can. Eventually, I want to like have centers where women can come who've been abused and like can be rehabilitated and helped, and like not just women, but all people. I don't know. I have big dreams. So I know what that's like when you're just like, you get to this point and you're like, F it. Like so something needs to change, And I feel this vibe coming from you, John David Atkins. Like you're like a light worker. I don't know. I'm not really into labels, but if you look up light worker, that terminology might resonate with you. Like I feel like you are here like to help spread light, and like this is part of your cause and part of your mission. And so you're definitely headed in the right direction. So I'm getting some really strong vibes around this, like destiny. I see that this is part of your healing journey. Like you're healing from like a harsh past. And I see that like this is part of your healing journey. Doing this, running for state senate, being involved in the political climate. I see you, I also see you as a writer. I see you like writing, because they're saying you're going to have to be patient. I see divine intervention coming into the situation to help you. I think you should run. I do. I see you're going to be very successful politically. I do see you entering into this like field of work, but I also see something about you writing that's going to be very important. So how about we pull some cards from this deck for you? Should you run? Because I feel like this question, it doesn't have a direct answer. Like it's kind of, the answer is kind of like you're in the right direction. You're headed in the right direction. This is you ready to storm in and save the day. Your passion, your energy, you're ready to take up the sword, And so they're saying like, yes, like take up the sword, like, plow ahead and, exercise your truth and your passion and your vision. I see like you're very sensitive and you're also very logical. Like you're an empath, and like you really are like the, like this beautiful representation of the divine masculine. And I feel like people need to see more of this. And I feel like you have a lot of wisdom that you've carried with you, not just from this life, but from many lives. And I'm just getting so many chills about like your path and like It's not to be underestimated. I do see your confusion though. You have so many opportunities. You could run for state senate. You could, you could write. There's just confusion about like, how do I actually anchor this down to the 3D? So I think the answer is to do something now. I think writing is coming up because the writing is going to help you, like really anchor this down into the 3D. You know, the writing is coming out. Cards are coming out about you writing. So write about how you feel and, you know, not just on Facebook and not just arguing with people on the internet, because I see a lot of that. I think you should find a space where you can be, like, it can be safe for you to express yourself and, like, to create that. So I see you doing that. I see this as you right now. You're on the outside looking in. You really want to get involved and you don't know how. You have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, but I see victory. This is saying victory. Like, you're going to get what you want. Like, you're going to be able to express yourself. There's going to be there's a harvest, abundance. I don't know if you're like in a relationship, but I see like someone coming into your relationship or like being in a relationship with you and like supporting you with this. Yeah, I see something about a relationship. Anyways, I just started reading for you on like your whole life. But I hope that resonates. I'm going to post this on my YouTube after so you guys can like watch it again and digest all the info. But wow, I mean, like, cards don't want to stop coming out for you. Running for state senate, I definitely see like a possibility. I think you should move forward. If for some reason the door closes, just know that you're on the right path. But there's something with you and writing. I have to say something about you and writing. So I'm just going to be honest. When that comes out, you might want to look in that direction. I hope that resonates with you, John David Adkins. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'm so glad you were able to catch my live. And if you ever want a reading from me, feel free to hit me up. Hi Liz, how are you? Your comments light up my day. Like, seriously, thank you so much. It doesn't matter how many trolls come across my page. Like, when Liz comments, you're just like, so nice. I don't even see the trolls. You're like magic. Mr. Pig, will my home and school life improve? Let's see what the cards have to say. Abundance. Yeah, I mean, the answer is yes. Abundance is coming into your life, and I feel like that's what you're looking for. Maybe you need money so you can move into a better situation. Maybe, like, because I'm feeling like it's a lack mentality. You feel limited, and they're saying to remember that, like, all is well. Like, you have infinite abundance. The universe isn't going to screw you over. Anytime it ever appeared like the universe was screwing me over, I look back and realize now that it was like a huge blessing in disguise, or it was like a beautiful lesson and I ended up getting out of it. Like, you're never going to be screwed, and you have to realize that. Like, realize that you're safe. That's step number one, you know, like, that's the root chakra, you know. I am safe. I am secure. All is well. You know, the universe is watching over me. I can trust myself to make good decisions. I can trust the unseen forces that are watching over me. You know, these are some good affirmations to help. So in short, if you want to help improve your home life and your school life, start working on your sense of safety, your sense of security, and realize that it comes from you. It comes from inside of you. It's not from the situation. If you want to improve the situation, you need to improve the way that you think about it, the way that you think about yourself. I feel like the answer to this is about you trusting yourself that you're going to make it better, that you are going to make the situation better yourself, you know? So I hope that helps. So, okay, I saw some... Liz in the Moment says, oh my god, you're the sweetest. F the trolls. They hate us because they ain't us, and we send them love and light. It's so true. Whenever someone comments on my page and, like, says something mean, I legitimately just feel like, wow, like, I wonder, like, what they went through. I feel so bad that they feel like that. And I remember being like that. I remember being all salty all the time when I had a chip on my shoulder. And, like, I don't know, I'll be real. Sometimes I'm still kind of salty. I still have a chip on my shoulder, and I'm working on it. So it's just funny. Whenever someone comes and trolls me, I'm just like, I feel you. But I delete it because I don't want to, like, I don't want you guys to see it. So Liz, in the moment, yeah, I'm tapping into your energy right now. You're saying you've been feeling super anxious today. You could use some messages. Yeah, I feel it. I feel that vibe. The confusion card is coming out. It's like, I feel like the answer, Liz, is because there's like a huge manifestation coming your way, like big opportunities, and your energy, like I feel your energy, like I'm getting so many chills, Liz. Do you literally look at my goosebumps, Liz? This is getting crazy. I'm getting chills on my legs, like I didn't shave my legs. I'm getting chills and goosebumps on my legs. Yeah, this is the card, Liz, that's saying there's a huge manifestation coming through. And it's like tripping me out because I'm like, what is going on? Liz, I'm going to take a moment and actually read this card because, Liz, I'm going to say I feel like this is a reading for you, but it's also a reading for everyone who's watching because I feel like a lot of us can relate right now. Remember that there's that big leap of faith we're trying to take, and manifestations are coming. The spark of life, Ace of Bows. Okay. This is the card I pulled. And I'm going to take a second to read this. Maybe you guys can follow along. Hopefully you can see it. By shaping, directing, and persevering with the tool that both hunts and nurtures fire, we kindle the spark that starts the process of creation and empowerment. This takes skill, effort, commitment, and persistence, but the universe always responds with enlightenment, challenge, and opportunity. This is the nature of the human relationship with creation and leads to a deeper awareness of the part we must play in the great scheme of things. Harnessing the energy inherent in the bow and the skill and endurance needed to loose the hunter's arrows accurately and efficiently are as primal and ancient as human existence itself. Every native tribe on Earth developed the bow as a tool, and choosing, shaping, and tuning the bow stave and the arrows is a time-consuming and demanding craft that hones our skills and widens our knowledge of all the materials required in this ancient art. This also includes the habits and patterns of nature associated with the prey the hunter seeks and may infuse the archer with the new respect and reverence. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Be prepared to learn new skills, adapt to a changing environment, and focus and tune your instincts to the task at hand. So that was a mouthful, but I love it. Do you guys see why I love this deck so much? It's like really like deep. It's really intense. It's like really, it's talking a lot about our ancestors. And I think the beautiful thing about this is it's saying, Liz, to know your prey, know what it is that you seek, and take the time to like observe it before you take that arrow and you aim. And I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You are deciding like what your prey is, like what it is you're going after, what it is you're hunting, what it is you're trying to manifest. So they're saying what you're going to need to do is be prepared to learn new skills. Your environment is changing, and it's time to like attune to the changing environment and like adapt. So basically this is all a message about adapting as your manifestations come in. And that's the thing, we want things to change, and then when the universe brings us the change, we're like scared, you know, and we're anxious, and we're like, oh shit, you know. But we have to just allow a change, because it takes us to beautiful places in our life. And I feel like that's where you're headed right now, to this beautiful place, to the waters of life. And that's where this change is taking you. That's kind of what this energy is about, is just change. So open your arms and welcome it and say thank you, because the universe always has your best interest at heart. And Liz in the moment says she says, yes, I've been working on manifestation a lot lately. Yeah, I can feel that, Liz. I feel like that's a message for you about manifestation. Awesome. Okay, John David Adkins says, thank you. I've now got chills and am filled with so many different emotions. I'm definitely going to check this later to allow everything to settle in my mind. Yeah, you know, every time I get psychic readings too. Like, if you guys think I'm a legit psychic, my psychic is like legit. And like whenever I go see her, I come out like shaking and like Yeah, definitely after you get a tarot reading, I always forget to tell you guys this, but like get grounded, go outside and put your feet in the earth, take deep breaths, tell the universe thank you, hold a rock, pet your animal, play with your dog, get grounded, you know, because we're up here on these high frequencies doing this thing, and you got to remember to get back down on earth. What's up, Moonbird Tarot? You want a general message? Let's do it. So, Moonbird Tarot, you would like a general message. Oh my gosh. Moonbird Tarot, if you've been avoiding this lately, don't feel bad, because I kind of have too, but I'm getting the clearance card for you, and they're telling you it's time, you know what this means. It's time to let go of people, places, things, situations that no longer serve you. Maybe there's some kind of, you know what I'm going to do for you right now? I'm going to do a prayer. I'm going to do a prayer for you, Moonbird Tarot, and for everyone who's watching. And if you don't like prayer, if like prayer is like triggering for you, because like I'm come from a background of religious abuse, and prayer is like still kind of triggering for me, think of this more like setting intentions or like manifesting, okay? And so if you don't want to pray to a specific deity, then you can just pray to yourself, or just pray to the universe, or just trust, pray to the forces. So we're going to do a clearance prayer, you guys. Let's clear everything right now. All of our chakras, all of our fears, all of our worries. Let's do it. Dear God, angels, spirit guides, higher self, Holy Spirit, and ancestors, please clear, shield, and protect us from all lower negative and unwanted energies and entities and anything that isn't of God. Ground us to the earth and allow these beautiful healing energies to flow through us now, because we do have the power to heal ourselves. And in divine truth, we are already healed, whole, and complete. Right now, we decide to let go of all of these chains and all of these cords and all of these fears that are holding us back in indecision and in worry and in old karmic patterns and cycles that are just holding us back. And we let go of all of those chains and cords and cobwebs, and we just release them as we take a deep breath and we exhale and release all that crap. And as we inhale, we are accepting the beauty, the truth of who we are, our divine wisdom, and just allowing ourselves to be here in the moment and to have the beautiful day that is on offer for us today. Thank you, amen, and so it is. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel so, wow. I feel so much better now. Like, sometimes that's just all it takes, is just like saying out loud, you know what? I declare that all is well, and will be, and will continue to be. Or just, spending a moment humbling yourself and praying to the divine forces, or just, maybe writing down a list of things that you want, maybe writing down you guys, I'm gonna style Bella Hadid in 2018. Yeah, maybe it just takes something like that, slowing down to touch bases with yourself and to just relax and to do that clearance. So I hope that helps you, Moonbird Tarot, and everyone else who watched. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Pray for me, you guys. Pray for me that I'm able to do all of these personal readings and get them to everybody in the perfect timing. I'm sending you guys love and light. If you want to be added to my list of personal readings, definitely hit me up. You can DM me or you can email me. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.